Hey everybody, Chad Taylor here. Today we're going to be reviewing the trailer for the show, for the movie coming out in September called Ad Astra. The trailer just came out June 5th. Today's June 7th, 2019. Let's get started. Just so you guys know, Ad Astra means to the stars. It's a Latin phrase, an old Latin phrase, I guess.
What are you thinking about?
Now, I'm just going to give you my 2 cents of what pops into my head as I'm watching this trailer. So here we go.
I do what I do because of my dad.
Oh, hang on. Let me back up. Okay, Army Corps of Engineers. Just seeing the compass in the back. The compass is interesting. If you look, the compass here in the background on here, if you look at the, there's a popular Freemason symbol that has a compass on it that, oh, and if you notice here, the castle here in the background, if you look at there, okay, what comes to my mind is a Disney castle with the arch over it, and also the Mason symbol, you know, above it. Just interesting. Maybe that's is that a real Army Corps of Engineers symbol? I haven't seen it if it is.
He was a hero. He gave his life for the pursuit of knowledge.
Okay. Now, it appears there's gravity in space. I mean, if he's climbing a ladder like that, I would assume.
Getting that over.
Sure looks like there'd be gravity like that on the ISS or some kind of space station. Yep, gravity is easy. Okay, what comes to my mind is obviously fantasy, because we all know the ISS doesn't exist and this thing up there doesn't exist, and he's falling straight down. He must have a parachute on, though. And he survived the parachute
It's
fall.
crazy out there. There's fires everywhere and plane crash.
The surge aftermath. Global death toll rises after major power outages and communication failures. To me, what comes to my mind is the fear that they try to put into you of like the solar eclipse, or not solar eclipse. What am I trying to say? The solar flares and solar, the EMPs, the solar electromagnetic pulse. It comes to my mind is this kind of stuff where they try to keep you in fear of imminent possible danger.
They're calling it the surge.
Major, we have some highly classified information.
What can you tell us about the Lima project?
That it's not real and it's fake, and here's CGI
was
of
to search for advanced extraterrestrial life. The ship disappeared approximately 16 years into the mission.
And the commander was?
He was my father.
Here's my daddy.
This
And he was a phony actor. It sat in front of a green screen and pretended to go off into space when we all know he was kicking back outside of Vegas. Yeah. Or somewhere.
might come as quite a shock to you.
Oh, it was a shock. The CGI.
Your father was experimenting with a highly classified material that
Called unobtainium unrealistico.
could threaten our entire solar system.
Which is not real. And this image is obviously from a movie. Because it's not really there.
All life would be destroyed. We're counting on you to find out what's happening out there.
Come on, Tommy Lee Jones. He makes an appearance. Brad Pitt. I'm actually surprised Brad Pitt's in a movie like this.
I love you.
Please begin your psychological evaluation.
Oh, yeah.
As best
For believing this kind of crap, you do
you
need one,
can,
huh?
please describe your current mental and emotional state.
My mental and emotional state is I'm watching a movie that's total BS. And also, if you look here, I'll come right back here. You just hold your horses. I'll come right back. If you look at the film, Ad Astra film, it says upcoming American science fiction film directed by James Gray, who co-wrote the screenplay with Elon Gross Film, blah, 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 all these actors pretending to be actors. Long lost father. Oh, right here. The project was announced in early 2016 with Gray saying he wanted to feature the most realistic depiction of space travel that's been put in a movie. I thought this is funny. The most realistic depiction. The most realistic depiction happened, last year when Virgin Galactic, they had their jet thing that went up and did a backflip and came back down. That's the most realistic. It does. Aside from that, nothing is realistic. This is all science fiction nonsense. That's not real. There is no going out into the galaxy, whatever nonsense. So that's what I'm thinking right now. Here we go. Let's keep going.
I'm feeling good, ready to do my job to the best of my abilities.
Which means he's going to act in front of a green screen.
I remain fully committed to the lawful completion of the mission. If necessary.
Oh, okay. The most realistic depiction of space travel, it shows people racing apparently on the moon. And then look at this. Look at this. And then they're fighting on the moon. Let me pull up my pew-pew. Look at this. My little... the most realistic depiction of space travel. And, yeah, so the moon landing, obviously, total nonsense garbage. So this is even more comical. So funny.
The Earth put its hopes in him. And now, its fate is on me.
Come on,
We have a job to do. Are you ready?
I almost called him Tom Cruise. Brad Pitt.
I'm ready.
Come on, Brad Pitt. And Astra. To the stars. With Brad Pitt. Isn't that funny? I find that comical. If you guys don't know, we don't go to the stars. The stars are coming here. Just, it's quite a few times in the Bible it talks about these stars are all going to fall to the earth. To the earth. We don't go to the stars. This is gibberish. I have a hard time even going to movies or watching things like this because I will just critique the crap out of them the whole time and laugh. Like if I went to the theater, I would be the only guy in there laughing probably at how hysterical all this garbage is and how it's trying to get us to believe this kind of nonsense. And then as I'm on YouTube this morning and I saw this, look at the ad right here, Take on the World, which is funny because that's the name of a conference coming up in Ohio covering a lot of this kind of stuff. And here's this ad from YouTube. Check this out. Land your dream job. Space program jobs. Well, hang on. Let me back up for a second. Cyber systems engineer. NASA Jet Propulsion's laboratory. JPL. Jack Parsons Labs. Look up Jack Parsons if you don't know who that is. Aerospace software developer or mechanical engineer for Collins Aerospace. But it's kind of funny that NASA with the devil tongue, right there. Space programs. And look at this. Look how happy it makes us in our zero-G plane. Just that. To me, it reminds me of that connection of, why they have ads on TV where they're trying to sell you stuff and they have an actor and they're looking you in the eyes and sharing things with you, because the best form of advertising is face-to-face, mouth-to-mouth. I'm telling you something. You can trust me. Look at me. And that's the kind of garbage that they do, is look at her. You can trust her. It just that get the emotional happiness behind these liars at NASA. Thanks, Google, for promoting NASA. We love this fake garbage space travel. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents for this movie, and then just a little glimpse of that. The Google ad I thought was kind of funny at the same time. So, anyway, Chad Taylor here, signing out. You can watch this comedy coming up in September called Ad Astra.